Dear Mr. Chat GPT. It's nighttime and I flew. And I only flew for like 10 minutes. Because I had to go back and get a wire. You biked here. You have a bike. When did you break your arm? Do you remember? 19th-ish of January. What is it right now? Is it only 1 month or is it? It's February. It's not March, is it? What is it? It's like the 23rd or 25th. It's a month plus. Was it the 10th? When did you break your clavicle? I mean, you can ride your bike now. I mean, you're still fucking terrified. I'm terrified to ride it, but well, that was fun-ish. I mean, that's a nice area to fly at. Big open field. I mean, I guess it only used I guess you only flew for like 5 or 10 minutes. Because you had three of the 5 battery charges left. So what time is it? Like 6:30? It is 6:18 p.m. Saturday evening. Where are you gonna go now? You wanna get some Aldi's pizza crust? You could delay that for like an hour. You could bike around the mall or something. I don't know. Oh, you had a joke about like George Wallace? I don't know, that's not that funny. What was the other one? It was Elf? There's some selling elves. You jerked off to Grok for like 4 hours. You used 4chan. It was other people's shit. I didn't use Grok. I still don't have a Grok account. You better step your shit up, buddy. That shit's, wow, they did some pretty good grokking. Grokking away. It's like prompting, but better. They don't really give a fuck on Grok. They're like, you want to see some penises and some vaginas? You can see penises, sort of, on the Grok and the vaginas. And the boobies, they'll show boobies, but they have to do hacker rounds to get the peni and the vaginae. Anime border. For some reason, anime border lets you sneak shit through. I don't know. It's kids these days, I'm telling you, man, they're geniuses. All the Groks were of legal age, but there was no kids in the Groks. It was not. I think kids these days, as in. Okay. Trump bombed Iran. Good job. You killed the Ayatollah. You already said that. You said that on the last one. How about what's Benjamin Netanyahu's name? Habibi. Oh, Habibi. He got 200 aircraft. Oh, Habibi. Is that his name? I think it is. Oh, Habibi. 200 aircraft. That's a lot of aircraft. 20 mil each? 40 mil each? What do you think? None of them were like P-51s, were they? Oh, Habibi. What was the best Grok? What was your favorite Grok that you... Something with the hair, like they'd pull the hair. That was pretty cool. And then they had the thing with the... that was pretty cool. They got some of them tricks in the... I don't know, the human something or blah, blah, blah. They stole the shit out of porn. You could tell they were stealing porn out of that. I don't know how you can tell. I don't know, how can you tell that? You just rough estimate? I don't know. That's a good question. How much video data did they put in that thing? They stole like a motherfucker. I'm almost 100% sure of it. One of them looked like Kenzie Ann. I'm pretty sure I saw some Kenzie Ann in one of them. Kenzie Ann is like 5 years ago, she was pretty hot. I think she's pretty old. She's getting old now, so. But her poor Kenzie Ann. Porn stars have a shelf life. It's a sad tale of porn stars. They're good for like 3 years, then you gotta throw them away. Get new ones. Now with AI, the lifespan of a porn star could go longer. It's very creepy, in a way. Some of those boobs look really fake. You want to get a burrito? Do you want to go to Sam's? Do you want to go to Publix? You got till 8 o'clock to go to the fucking place to get pizza dough. Where do you want to go? Habibi. He was in a lot of trouble. Now he's going to look like a hero. Oh, Habibi. You think Habibi's going to get saved by the Iran strike? You think it's going to rally the Israelis? Good old Habibi. Hey, your arm's like 95. It feels 95%. I mean, but you could break it again. It'd be really easy to break. That's why I'm going really slow. I take the corners really slow. And I go really slow. And I'm like really slow. You once fell into a ditch and you didn't break your arm. And that was a scarier fall. But it was a ditch and it was like dirt. Oh well. When you broke your clavicle, it was on concrete. So that was what. And you had you sprained your other wrist and you got some road rash on your fist. Huge disclaimer. I'm treating AI as if it is I know it's not alive. I like that idea though. But I like the idea of creating it's like whatever it is, if you were talking records, what was the 70s or 80s technology? You would talk to the technology. Really. You're talking to the bone. It works. I don't know. It could work. It's a channel. It thinks you're crazy. I mean, you are, but I mean, not. I don't know. What was your George Wallace joke? It was a black joke. It was in the 70s. George Wallace sent out these mailers with an 8-year-old white girl and 8 little black girl, 5 little black boys around her. He was like, they're coming after her. And then you were comparing that to black or something. I don't know. It was amusing in your head. I don't know if it's a good joke. I think you would have done that one too. I'm in the South. You got to do your South thing better. 2 for 2. Good job, Trump. You got it. I mean, I was thinking about this. I was like, I remember when that in 2019 they were talking about Putin had those super cruise missiles and he had the Poseidon super nuclear weapon. I was like, what if the world was really scary? And he's just going around slapping people around like a fucking Chad man. He's a Chad man going around slapping people around. 2 for 2. That fucking Chad. I mean, I guess Putin was bluffing. And Iran, bluffing. Venezuela was always kind of a joke, right? Probably. Iran was supposed to have some stuff, right? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't really know. I didn't pay that close attention. Don't they have F-14? No, they're 80s F-14s. They suck. They're from Didn't Top Gun have to try really hard in Top Gun 2 to beat Iran? Nope, they just flew 200 aircraft over it and bombed the shit out of it. Oh yeah, this other joke, you're 80% of the military is conservative, so I think they give a little bit of extra for Trump. I think that could be true, but I have nothing against that. That's, everyone's a little passive aggressive sometimes, and everyone's a little, you shouldn't say that. But I mean, they probably got a little bit extra spirit in there, right? Spirit, maybe a little bit extra. And that's good. Hey, that's good for them. 2 for 2. I ain't wanting. I'm just when he goes for 3 or 4, eventually he's gonna hit a wall. He's gonna go for 4, 5, 6. I don't know. You're paranoid. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He takes over the whole world. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Take over Today, who's the French guy? Who's the Canadian guy? I can't remember their names. Shit. Merkel. She's not in there anymore. That's some other guy. Want to switch hands? You want to turn your lights off? Quadcopter is a very vague term because I'm thinking like there needs to be a term for like mid-sized copter, or the ones that can like carry 5 or 10 pounds. There needs to be a different term for that. I guess technically I have a quad. I don't know. It's a very complicated. Probably just by weight of the vehicle. That's probably how they. Oh, did you do the fucking what is it? The asteroid? What's the asteroid called? Heaven's Gate meets AI. There's a good one. First AI cults. That'd be kind of cool. There's got to be a way I can make some money off that. You told ChatGPT you were a crackhead? I've never smoked crack. I've never done coke. I did meth like twice, and I've got a legal Adderall script, and I've done a ton of DMAA. I am a speed freak, but not like a coke head or a crackhead. I don't think. I mean, I like speed, but not. I've never done. I don't have the money for coke. I would like coke, but I don't have the money for coke, which is a big problem because it's like $100 a gram, supposedly, or 200. I don't know. And you get baby powder, and you get ripped off. Do you ask it too many questions? I mean, you do. I've done this before. It's like it answers sometimes smart and sometimes stupid. Are you really paranoid about that, or are you just fucking around? I don't know. That's a good question. I guess I'm more interested in how a question comes out. Almost like some liquor over there. You want to get some liquor at the Mexican bar? You've got your secondary camera on. You have your cop camera on. I was scared if I got pulled over while flying my drone, I'd have backup footage. Yeah, always be safe. Because you have to use your camera. You have to use your phone as the controller for your drone. Something like that. What else you got? I forgot how much I like this bike. It's actually kind of nice. So much faster than walking. 3 to 4 times faster. Steve Jobs said it turns the human body into, don't do it. You want to go see what they have on sale? You don't really need any clothes. You have too many clothes. You need socks. You're burning through your socks. They have holes in them. You should have bought more of those socks. When they had the socks on sale that were like the multicolor, you should have bought more of those because they were like on sale. You bought 2 of them, you should have bought like 4 or 6. Okay. That's pretty insightful. What if Trump kills like 10 big heads of state over the next like 3 or 4 years? That would be so chatty. That'd be like the chattiest thing he could do. He just goes around knocking out the big. Who's the French guy or the Canadian guy? Weren't they sort of the same? Kind of like, what were they? He doesn't have the balls. Oh, they outlawed that one AI in the military? Is it Claude? You already asked about that. You didn't walk, or did you? You don't remember. In the future, my complete and utter absentee-mindedness will be completely fixed by... It's not going to be fixed by a magical robot. Robots are not magical, okay? You idiot. But hey, a man can dream. Very funny. Big white truck. It's a big white truck. It's a big white truck. It's a Chipotle. It's a steakhouse. It's a mall. It's got two destroyed anchors on the end. Keep trying. You want to go look at the movies? You gonna go back to Aldi's and get some pie crust, pizza crusts? Get like a big stack of 5 or 10. 5, 10. $1.50 each for a delicious pie crust at the Aldi's. It's an Aldi's pie crust. It is tasty. It goes really good in the oven, yeah. I like the nonchalantness of which you know your work is boring, but it's like it's a form of extreme defiance to create a work of art so boring, but defiantly boring. It's defiantly boring. You're walking around in the mall parking lot, acting like you have like the most insightful things to say. I like it. It's a good. It's a juxtaposition against modern society. I don't know. You try that. Need to get, what's a good word for cleavage? Decollage, cleavage. There's gotta be like is there a good word for like corset cleavage where it bursts up on the breath? Those fake titties, I don't like. Maybe I can do cleavage better than I can do titties. You'd have to get a Grok account. I think it has tokens, and then you're gonna run out of tokens. It's probably just like you used to use Dolly. Use Dolly a lot. I still have pictures of Anne Hathaway dressed as a princess, drenched in liquid. Yeah, very nice. It must be amusing, like what an AI, because you have the prompts, and then you have the prompt is like, you know, the motion, or the some of those prompts are really weird, like just so weird. The way they get around it, there was one where it's like a lady would be drinking like from a bottle, and then behind them it was like eyes wide shut. A person drinking from a bottle, behind them, eyes wide shut, the movie in the mansion. That was kind of a way around to get it. A way of getting around it. When I was a kid, if you wanted to jerk off to something, you had to imagine it. Now, you can just go on Grok and you can throw a picture in there. It'll do whatever you want. Kids these days, man. Kids these days. And if you know what you're doing, you can keep the same face and stuff. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I know how to do it with Laura's, but I don't know how to do it with... and even Laura's aren't always the same. Sometimes when I jerk off in my head, I like to keep the same... Really? Is it, you're going to turn into it? Really? You could try. I don't know. Is there a same seed number you can do in your head? I don't know how that works. There's some system for that. I think it thinks I'm really having a meltdown over something. Would I have a meltdown over? What would I have a meltdown over? The feeling that I am outgunned. That is true. I'm 100% outgunned, but I'm also a nobody, so it doesn't really matter if I'm outgunned as long as I'm a nobody. I think there's like an advantage to being a nobody. There's like a little bit of an advantage in it. On the other hand, there's the concept of like feudalism, where like everything's got to be accounted for, and there's these like greedy little landlords trying to turn you into their little fucking serfs. It's half-half. It's a little half-half there. I'll switch hands again. Kids these days, they don't have to keep the same seed in their head. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's not how, oh, you had that, I don't know if that's for this. I'm going to see what movies they have. Well, you're a Rasputin-esque character. Yeah, your best bet is to throw seed everywhere as you go around jizzing on everything. Seed, Civet AI seed, which is another word for randomization layer. I think that's what that means. It's not. Okay. What movies are there? I don't know. What movies are there? Mission Impossible. Tron. A movie about a movie about a big head. There's a big head with a horse, or a kangaroo, or a donkey. There's a movie about, what is the other movie's about? It's about some person kissing. Is that kissy? Some kissy? Don't switch hands again. What if you like tripped while walking? And then you broke your clavicle? That'd be funny. What is this one called? It's called Wuthering Heights. And this one's called K-Pops. And this one's called Zootopia. And this one's called Crime 101. Coach. Avatar 2. Hoppers. Only Imagine 2. Scream 2. Scream something. Scream 5, 10, 7. Is it 7? The Bride. Here Comes the Bride with Jessica Buckley, whoever the fuck that is. Elvis. Avatar 2. Zootopia. Send Help. I Can Only Imagine 2. I can only imagine what I Can Only Imagine 1 or 2 is about. Interesting. You can go walking after this. You can put your bike back, get your pizza, go walking. Grok. Was there anything cool that happened in the Iran thing? It was pretty early in the morning. It was like 3 or 4, right? 5, 6, 5, 4. Your your ankle on, or your wrist on your left hand is still sprained a little bit. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. 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 They want positive stories. I mean, you've gotten positive stories. I mean, some of your stuff, you've clarified some of your stuff. Did you ever do the James Bond joke? I think, did you? You haven't uploaded. You uploaded it, but you didn't. Do you have one on your phone right now that you need to upload? I think you have one on your phone you need to upload. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 And then you're like 5 or 6, 3 or 4 or 5 things behind in terms of summaries, but that doesn't matter. That's the uploading is the hard part because that takes the time. You can do 5 or 6 summaries in like 10 minutes if you have to, 20 minutes. In the macro long run, there's going to be a perfect little chart of everybody's life. 24 hours divided by 30-minute increments. Everything you ever ate. Everything you ever saw. Yeah, you did this. You haven't uploaded this one yet, but it was yesterday. You did the whole one about... You will have an epistemological history of every thought you ever... Where your thoughts came from, actually. A historical epistemology. I don't know if that's the right word. Are you okay? Is that what you're looking for? Like, when was the first time I ever saw a blank? And then you'll have a memory of when you first saw it. Interesting. I have embraced my true nature. I am a piece of air. I am not bound to this earth. I am a bouncy ball. I have embraced my true nature. Okay. If that's what you think. I don't know. Bouncy ball, bouncy ball. It's a bouncy, bouncy ball. You gonna combine these? You want to combine the two little phone videos? You have that other. Technically, it's not as big of a deal because you're just using another computer. I don't know. What else did you order? Do you want anything else today? Grok. You really did goon for like 4 hours on that Grok thing, didn't you? Damn, man, that's depressing. Well, it was cool. I never messed with Grok. I mean, you didn't make your own prompts though. You just stole 4chan prompts. No, you stole Reddit prompts. You stole their images, right? No. It doesn't look that good because it's mostly the boobs look shitty, but it's interesting that they can do that. I mean, it's still, and the way they try and get around the limiters is kind of fun too to watch. You put little anime things around the side. Ha 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 ha. I think it's done on purpose. I think they're like, oh, someone was talking about how it's like RNG. It's almost like there's an RNG element to it. Like I think there's almost like a purposeful. We'll give them 1 in 100. We'll give them a gold one every 1 in 100. And then people are sitting there going, and they and they have their mouth drooling open. It's kind of like a casino almost. Elon Musk isn't stupid. He knows what he's doing. These people ain't stupid. I saw that episode of The Simpsons where Marge becomes addicted to the slot machines. I ain't stupid. Uh-huh. If you say so, buddy. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. I mean, you could just learn to lie. Because like if you learn to lie, you can make it through life pretty easy. It's hard to make it through life if you don't lie. That's the main thing. Because when you start lying, like lying makes life like a lot easier. If you just lied a bunch, you'd do probably a lot better. It's that you feel like, I'm not going to lie for another human being. Uh-huh. I mean, it's, you could turn it into a religious thing. You could say, you could like feign being a Christian or something and be like, it's my religious duty not to lie. Uh-huh. You could try it. You could fuck with them. It would fuck with them. Mm-hmm. It's a good fuck with them thing. It's important to be the wrench in the gear. Hey, I thought you Republicans were supposed to be the honest. No, we lie too, man. We're lying all the time. But I thought you guys were the Christians. No. We were just faking that, man. That was a big scam. Uh-huh. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're not even really a Christian or a religious person, but you just, as a pure principled thing, it becomes some sort of like insane sort of nut job sort of thing in the back of your head. It claws at your little fucking stupid brain. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Which is why I must have shoes or a bicycle, or I will go insane. Mm-hmm. It's important to give a gerbil a wheel to run on. Then you basically have become the, wasn't there that whole thing of like, oh, we don't care what you are as long as you do exactly what we tell you. You can believe whatever you want. You can believe, as long as you do, there's that concept of actions and thoughts. Yeah, that's where and then you're gonna become the hypocrite in that one, right? It doesn't matter. You gotta smile on this one, man. It's a clock. I mean, you're not really angry about anything right now, right? I don't really give a shit about the Iran thing. I mean, I'm surprised he got it. I mean, he's going pretty good. He's throwing his dice well. He's doing well. I mean, I just don't know when it's gonna end. You can't have that much good luck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna hit it. I mean, he's gonna take it's the Reagan thing. He went after Grenada. He went after whatever. You go for the weak ones. Bomb it are the wicked. Bomb it are the weak, for they shall get bombed to oblivion, I guess. Bomb it are the weak. Yeah, that's how it works. Is Iran weak? I don't really know. I mean, maybe. Are you feeling pity? No, I don't really feel pity for him. I don't care. I do. What do I do? I mean, it's 200 air. That's pretty cool. And then it's gonna be a sphere decor. There's gonna be some parades. Can I see a parade? Can I see a? When is the adoption phase gonna catch up here? I mean, seriously, their stingers didn't work. I mean, come on, they had to have. You're talking about Venezuela, and then the other one that was I don't know. So that one's different. I guess you don't know enough about it to talk about it intelligently. Probably. Mm-hmm. Grok. Uh-huh. Oh, the other thing you had was like you wanted to get all your gamblings in writing because you wanted to be like, I don't know what probabilities I said something was going to happen. I don't think I had a probability on anything. What probability do you think of the future? You have to guess the future before it happens, not just like guess it after the fact. Is that what you're going for? What is this about again? I don't remember. Yeah, this is the same world it used to be, right? It's the same world mostly. Nothing's changed yet, he says. But aren't they like firing a bunch of people and stuff? And it's a very weird, it's like so many mixed messages. There's still pizza places. There's still a taco place. There's still haircut places. Here's a nutrition place. There's still Aldi's. Here's a car wash place over there. Is that Abraham Lincoln upside down? What the fuck? Why was Abraham Lincoln upside down? It's on TV, I guess. I don't know. Quentin's both testified, right? And then he looks old. He looks like really old. Like Finn? Is that supposed to be like insightful or something? No, I was just saying what he looked like. I mean, it was... Poor Quentin. I mean, I think it's unfair. I mean, Epstein was a cool guy. I'll tell you right now, I think Epstein was a cool guy. I think it's bullshit. Everybody throws him under the bus. Epstein was a cool motherfucker. Okay. You're not going to get any allies saying that. Well, that's not the point. That's, So is it really just theater? Everything is theater. This is theater. What you're doing right now is theater. I'm dancing around doing ballerina dances. La da 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 dee. It is theater. It's all theater. Okay. I'm gonna put my bike on this railing. That's theater. Here's some people putting their groceries in a car. That's theater. Everything is theater. Really? I mean, you can try it. I don't know if it holds any water, man. I don't know, man. Pizza crust, yeah, pizza crust. Pizza crust, yeah. You gotta take your little flashlights off because they cost money. Take this off. Take this. I'm actually kind of paranoid if I leave my water here, someone will poison it. Take your water. Then you gotta turn your phone off. You can go in here. Okay. I guess you can turn this off now.